everyone's going to be fighting for ad space, especially on TV and digital platforms like CTV. And so that likely means that prices are going to go up, and it's going to be harder for non-political advertisers to get their hands on some of the inventory that maybe they're accustomed to getting. It might be tougher to get into prime placements. Political campaigns are given preference with regulation and stuff. So some regular ads might be bumped or rescheduled, especially as we get closer to the election. And to your point, especially in the local space. With political advertisers pouring more money into digital channels, marketers may need to switch things up to make sure they're still reaching their target audiences effectively. But I think the key is just to stay flexible. Keep a close eye on how the political ad spend is affecting your campaigns. Be ready to adjust your game plan as needed. It's certainly going to be interesting, but oftentimes we'll have brands come to us and say, I know we're going into a political year. Should we plan to not spend in TV? And the answer to that is always absolutely not. I shouldn't say always. I don't like absolutes, but we definitely don't recommend like we have to completely bow out of the space. There's a lot of TV inventory out there, and not all is created equal when you think about how political ad dollars are sprinkled across the marketplace. So you just have to be smart about understanding where those opportunities might be and have backup plans to consider moving dollars from one channel to another. But it shouldn't be a space unless you're very tightly focused on specific local markets where you need to just think, I have to stop completely.
I was going to say, do we ever recommend that brands, if they have a combination of a local and national buy, that they lean more into national? Because it sounds like a lot of the political ad spend is being concentrated towards certain local markets.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, those are just the things you need to consider. If you've got the flexibility of looking for new consumers or looking for impressions on a national basis, generally speaking, you're going to face less demand on that side. But there's a lot of people thinking that way, right? So it's like if you've got a lot of marketers pushing from local to national because they can, it can tighten the national market as well, not to the degree that of what happens in local.